welcome, my friend. Hey, it's good to see you. Welcome to my craft room. If we've not met, my name is Liz, and tonight we are going to have some crafty fun creating vases. We're going to create a shaped card, which is in the shape of a vase with an everlasting bouquet. And we're going to create an MDF vase where you can create a 3D home decor project. So how exciting is that? So I'm going to flip the screen. There we go. And this is what we're going to do. Not only that, but I'm going to show you how to connect a 3D flower onto a wire stem. Hey, Chris. Hey, Nance. It's good to see you. Robin, Anita. We've got some fun. Sylvia, yay. It's good to see you, my friend. So tonight we are going to use this fantastic die as part of the Bohemian Rose. It's the Delicate Fancy Vase die. And we're going to create a shaped card. I'm going to show you how to create this. Isn't it stunning? I mean, gosh, to have that on your mantle, an everlasting bouquet of vase of flowers is gorgeous. So I'm going to show you how to build this. We've got a little tip and technique here. Petra, Ivor, Anita, it's good to see you. Everybody's joining. This is fantastic. And then I have got the MDF vase, the MDF floral vase. Now I've put the inner together because glue takes, you've got to let the glue do its job. So we're going to put this together and I'm going to show you how to create this rose. So look, I've got it on a wire stem and we're going to put them into our vase. Okay, so we've got lots to get through today. Hey Annette, it's good to see you, my friend. Gemma, hey. Okay, so as I was thinking, as I was creating this, I was like, do you know what, when we have flowers delivered, we have a little floral, the florist put a message in our flowers, in a bouquet of flowers. And I was like, oh, we could do that with this vase. So that's what that's for, which is fantastic. So, yes, definitely like, comment and share for a chance to win a $50 gift certificate. The winner will be announced on Monday. Awesome. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, I am going to take my vase die. I'm going to take the outer die, okay? And I will lay this over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it just on the inside of that cut line, okay? So you can see it won't cut the fold. So I'll tape that down, run it through my die cutting machine, and I get this. So this is going to be our card base. And you can see, okay. It's so good to see everybody. Now, have you been enjoying the design team projects with the Bohemian Rose? Oh my goodness, haven't they done amazing? They've all made such beautiful projects. So what I'm going to do is I'm using the Bohemian Rose paper and I have die cut using the outer. Now, I'm not going to glue it on yet, but I took the delicate part of this. Isn't it pretty? And we're going to glue that on top of there. So let's do that. So my friends, how are you all? It's been snowing here. Oh my goodness, it was snowing. I could see it coming down the windows this morning when I was getting ready, and I got super excited. I ran downstairs, ran out into it. I know, I'm crazy, I know. It was very cold. And then later on, I tried to get, we've got a little dog, Flossie, and tried to get her to go out. She was not having it at all. Bless her, she waited for the snow to stop. Oh dear. Okay. Leanne, you're saying the Bohemian Rose release is awesome. Hey, my friend, it's good to see you. I hope you are feeling better, my friend. I know you were sad to have missed us on Monday, but I'm excited that you're here today. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Do you ever have that where it's like, what day is it? We are on Wednesday, aren't we? Yeah, okay. Right, so I'm going to just put that to one side for a minute, because what I'm going to do is, this is going to go on to there, and there's no way I can build up my florals on here. Okay. Belinda, you thought I might run out from the live to go in that snow. Well, I could have taken you all with me, couldn't I? That would have been fun. It's pitch black here, though. It's really dark evening tonight. So what I'm going to do to create this is I have taken one of the pieces from the Delicate Fancy Easel. Do you remember? We made this lovely project with the easel, which helps stand the frames up, or you can put a card front on there. So I'm just going to use some of those. And what I've done is I've cut 4. Now, I can't remember whether I used 3 or 4, but I'm going to layer them together. Okay. Belinda, it would be so much fun. Valerie, I know it's not for you, and it's not for everybody, and that's okay. I know we all have our favourite time of year, don't we? Tell me, what season is your favourite? So it makes me think, we craft in various seasons, but what's your seasonal, real, outside weather favourite season? I think, it's a tough one, because I do love the snow, but we don't get real winters here. When I was in Canada, now that was awesome. But we don't get real winters here, not anymore. When I was a kid, we used to get really deep snow, but not anymore. Oh, can I tell you, Belinda, good question. Belinda, you want to know how tall the easel is. So let's measure it. Okay, so I'm going to take it from the top to the bottom. So it's 4 inches. Let me get that into the camera. That's 4 inches there. And the middle bit is 1.5 inches. So this bit along here is 1.5, but going right across from end to end, it's like 5.25. Okay. It's really handy. I love making frames to give as gifts. They look beautiful on the bookcase, on the mantelpiece, things like that. So, Belinda, you're saying winter in Texas because it's not blazing hot. When you lived in Ohio, it was summer. Nice. Jane, fall and winters. Petri, you're saying spring. Anita, you say you love spring too. Spring is beautiful with all the blossoms, and yeah. I don't know what my favourite would be for crafting wise, because I love them all when it comes to crafting. I love creating the fall projects, the Christmas projects, the snowy projects, the spring projects. Yeah. Valerie, spring or summer, when the snow does come in here, it's for months. I still go playing it with the pups and grandson, but not a fan of the driving. Oh no, Valerie, the driving in the snow. I agree. Yeah. And You know, I used to have a neighbour who was in her 90s, and I know she never wanted the snow, bless her. Because it's dangerous, yeah? So I've got 3 there. I think, it's fairly rigid, but I am going to put the 4th one on, yeah. And yeah, you love the start of summer when it's not too hot yet, yeah. Oh my goodness, the year we had 40 degrees heat, wow. Yeah. That was too hot. Well, here it was too hot because we don't have any aircon in the houses or anything like that. So it was too hot for me. And the dog, bless her, she did not like that. But she does like the sun. She likes to go and sit out in the sunshine. She likes the paddling pool. So we've got a doggy paddling pool. And she likes that in the summer. My goodness. Okay. So I've got 4 glued together. I'm going to press them down. There we go. Now then, what am I going to do? I am going to take this like so. I'm going to see where it comes. Let's get the right height just so that that eyeballing technique, yeah. So I'm going to kind of glue it on there within here, yeah, within this curve. Yeah, Marion, you love them all too, yeah. Oh, black ice, yeah, that's not fun either, is it, Belinda? Gosh, driving on that now. There was a time in Kansas that a couple of winters that I was out there, and that was driving on ice. Gosh, yeah. Those are different driving sets, girls. My goodness. Freezing rain. My goodness. So, have you been creating with this beautiful collection from Angelica? I'm sure, well, I know that crafters all around the world have been having fun with this collection because we've been sending them out from the warehouse, and they've been flying out, which is awesome. But I must tell you that today is the last day for the buy it all savings. So if you've been sat on the fence and not been sure if you want it all, today is your last day. It ends at midnight Mountain Time. So if that is something for you, then make sure you head to the website, get that added to your cart, and our shipping team will get that out to you, because tomorrow that'll be gone. I know I was looking at another set. Shh, don't tell my husband, because I am in love with this so much. Okay, so that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Yeah, looks a bit weird. Chris, you're saying you're loving the collection. Yay. It's so pretty. Now I know Chris has been making bags. I've been seeing all sorts of projects in the family group, which is amazing. Okay, so what are we going to do? Well, you know me. You've seen my basket. I've got my flowers ready. So if you didn't see how to make these gorgeous roses, then there is a video on the website. I'm going to show you, before we finish tonight, I am going to show you all of the projects that we have worked on. I did coffee and craft last week. I did Monday, and I've been here tonight. So I am going to show you all the projects that we've worked on. And we have videos for them all, haven't we? So we're going to add those into the links and into the comments, add the links into the comments, and you'll be able to create any of them. But these roses are super easy and super pretty to make. Now I like things to coordinate, because I was thinking a gift bag and a card that match, or a home piece of decor that matches, is just, pretty special. So So what we're going to do is we are going to put our large flower actually onto the card part, okay, because that's the biggest one, and we're going to take some of the weight of this bouquet onto the card. Okay, so I've just laid one of these leaves over. So this is from the Fern and Greenery set, as are the gypsum, the baby's breath. Yeah, these are super fun to make. I sat earlier and cut lots of these out and shaped them and glued them on all in one go. It was brilliant. Makes it easy, does that, Di? We like easy, don't we? Okay, so what's my next step? My next step is I am going to go across like so, and we'll have some baby's breath go in there as well. Now I am going to glue this down, but I just wanted to show you that we're going to go diagonally across. It's very dark here, and I know there's a shadow there. I hope that the lighting is okay. Astrid, I'm glad you like the flowers. So we're going to build this up, okay? And then we're going to do the 3D vase, the MDF vase, and how you put these on a stem. Right, I'm going to use hot glue. It's been warming up. Let's pop these down. Now, you've heard me say every arrangement is going to be different, and that's okay. So we will put this down because I like them trailing down. They look so pretty when they're trailing down. Actually, that needs to come down a bit further, probably. See, we can still take it off. There we go. Ooh. I don't know about you, but when you're using hot glue, if you get all those like little hairlines, don't worry about it. Just put your hairdryer, blow your hairdryer on it, and they'll all go away. Yes, Belinda, the vase of flowers would be great to take to someone, in a loved one, a dear one in the hospital. Yeah, and a matching card, eh? That'd be lovely. Okay, I've got so much little glue on my hands. It's all sticking together. Never mind. There we go. And then we're just going to put our large flower on there. So you can see I have built this actually onto the card. Yes. The rest we're going to come up. So we will pop this one over here. Like so. And don't be afraid to tear them apart. You know, I tore that with hot glue on. Don't do that, because thankfully it wasn't hot, but you know those sayings, do as I say, not do as I do. Okay, so we have some baby's breath, and what we're going to do now is we are going to pop the flowers, so that's going to come off. We don't necessarily always need all the pieces. Yeah, we can trim them. See, my glue is so hot, so stringy. What's happening? Yes, Valerie, I do use hot glue because it dries so quickly. Yes, yes. So that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. Okay. So you can see that I'm now moving up into the framework that I've built. Yeah. So is Christmas, my goodness, Christmas is coming. Has anyone got their tree up yet? I mean, I know Thanksgiving is yet to come, but has anyone got their Christmas tree up? I'm excited for December because we're doing the Craftsmas, the 25 days of Craftsmas again. That's going to be fun. We've got lots of videos for you for that. Belinda, it's looking gorgeous. Oh, thank you, my friend. So you can see I'm starting with to build upwards onto this trellis frame, and we're gonna come across like so, and we're gonna add some more of these. I am going to take this off, and then this can poke down in here. Now I'm going to pop my third rose on. I don't know about you, but what kind of sizes of flowers do you like? Do you like 3 to coordinate, 4 to coordinate, 2 to coordinate? I quite like 3s because they work together. It's balanced. There you go. It's balanced. I like balanced things. I'm a Libran. There you go. Oh, Belinda, it will be fun. Yeah, it will be fun. Oh my goodness, Valerie, a Grinch sweater on. Yay. Do you know, my husband would not let me put my Christmas sweater on yet. He said it's too early. And I'm like, no, it's never too early. But, yeah. Okay. Oh, Eva, you're this coming weekend, you're putting up the tree. Nice, nice. So I am just going to pop some little bits of gypsum in here so you can see that this is all nicely coming together. So we went across and building up and out, and you've got that lovely frame at the back which is supporting all the flowers. And there we go. So what we're going to pop in it now, got all these little bits, just let me get rid of these. What I didn't put in were these. We've got these gorgeous buds coming out, haven't we? So we are going to cut those up and poke them in, and we will do that next, shall we? Okay. So yeah, we tore pieces up on Monday night to put them into our display. We can do that. We can absolutely do that. There we go. I'm thinking that this is going to be my mum's birthday card. So her birthday is in January, and it comes quite quickly after Christmas. So I like to do something special. I don't know, have we got any December, January birthday people here? My daughter's a Christmas Eve girl, and you know, I always like to make people's birthdays special, but even more so when it's December and January. Okay, so this is all nicely coming together, and then Valerie, you're saying youpers. Oh, Belinda, you've got a December birthday as well. Not long, December the 17th, is it? Wow. Okay. Okay, now we could have laid these down before I put the roses on. I had them all laid out on my desk earlier, and it was like I'd been into the garden and picked a whole load of flowers and leaves. It was fantastic. There we go. So I wanted to show you that the vase die, you can do lots with it. It's not just something that you can put on a card. Rihanna did an amazing card by popping it onto a card. And made, oh, she made a box with it, didn't she? That was stunning. So that was amazing. But I wanted to show you could actually make a shaped card with this. That's not, I'm not getting the glue on it. There we go. Oh, it's because I've turned it off. There we go. The hot glue is not hot anymore. So, Belinda, since your birthday is a week before Christmas, your family tradition was to put the tree up on your birthday. Oh my goodness. That is super cool. I know Isabella loves having the tree up for her birthday. Sitting by the tree lights. Yeah. Okay. So we've got some coming down here. So it's a bit of a different bouquet, but you can see how that all comes together, how we've built it up, and how it's built up on the back of your trellis. Now then, as I said, I wanted to put a sentiment on here because there is this fantastic set of sentiments with this release. And I was like, well, do you know what? If I was giving this to somebody, it's a vase of flowers. And a florist would put in a little, one of those little tags. So I thought, we could do that. Absolutely. And all I've done is got a cocktail stick, glued it to the back of a die cut, stamped my stamp on it, coloured it round, and you could put another one on the back to cover that up. And then we could just poke that in. Isn't that cool? Okay. Fantastic. Leanne, you're saying 3 together always works well in a flower arrangement. Love it. I like that too, I have to say. Yeah. Cool idea on the sentiment. Yeah, I mean, you could glue that in if you wanted. I just wanted to be able to show you it without and with. So you can see this one's a much fuller thing. You could put it in there, you could put it anywhere, you know, over here, wherever it goes, wherever you like it. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm glad you're loving that project. Fantastic little card. And I thought that this would look fantastic. Imagine you're receiving these, right? You've got a card, you've got a gift bag, and you've got a gift. All that coordinates. I know this gift doesn't fit in the gift bag, but all those things all work together. Isn't that just beautiful? So we did make this on Monday, so there's a video on how you can make the gift bag and how you can use the easel. And if you remember, we made a couple of other gift bags. So we made this version, which I'm bringing this one because what I'm going to do now, you can use with any flower. Yeah, the MDF vase. Now, this is super easy to put together, but you can make it. I mean, imagine poinsettias, a Christmas vase of flowers. That would be stunning as well. So I have put this together, and Angelica has a video on this. It is on our website. And what I've done is I put glue on the other side, but along the touch points of all the pieces, held them together, and then put the bottom piece in. Yeah. Now, oh, Belinda filled the purse with loads of money. REC gift cards. Oh, my friend. So you'll see that inside this, I have put that flower foam in. Now, I cut it to size and I put it in to test it. And the only way I can get it out is if I put something through it and pull it out, and it would not look very nice again. So I left it. So that's what I've got in there. So the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to bring in, let me get rid of some of these pieces off here, because we're using this die coordinates with the MDF vase. Okay, so what I'm going to do is you are going to cut 4 of these out of the paper. So this is with the, because I'm using roses, I'm using the Bohemian Rose. But if you were using the poinsettias, you could use any of the Christmas papers, or some of David's papers are stunning, and they would make beautiful vases. Yeah, the background papers. Any of our papers would completely work. So I'm going to cut 4. So I've got 4. Bit of magic there. Yeah. And what I've done is I've glued 2 on already, because we are going to glue these on. Now, the die fits perfectly with the MDF. Angelica has done an amazing job. So I'm just going to pop that on there. Now, you could absolutely paint your edges if that was what you wanted to do. Believe it or not, I was putting this together about an hour ago. So I was like, oh, Liz, maybe I should have painted them. But you know what? That's okay. I like this effect. So I'm going to put glue on. Now you see I've put glue on the paper ones, and I'm putting glue on this one. It makes no difference. Yeah. Am I distressing, Liz? I'm not going to. You know, you can sand the papers down. You can put inks on them. Absolutely. You could ink the edges. You can sand the edges, but it fits perfectly. Angelica has been a master at creating this. Okay. Now I've put it on both sides, because when we put the vase on, you can see the back. Yeah. So I didn't want it to be just the wood. So that's why we did 4 there. And then I'm going to add the decorative pieces. Oh, no worries, Belinda. I really love questions. It's how we help each other. Absolutely. Yeah. So, now, tomorrow, David's going to be in the house. David's doing coffee and craft, and he's got a fantastic project for you, and some fantastic things that he's going to share with you. I always love watching David. Well, I love watching everyone do it live. David's such a master of working with the inks and things. I learned so much from him when I was in Banff. I don't know about you, but sometimes I'm afraid to use inks and things. And I know that might sound silly, but it's true. David was teaching class, and it was fantastic, and I learnt lots, which is awesome. Oh, Belinda, fill the vase with lollipops. or cookie bouquet. Oh my goodness, you could make a chocolate bouquet. You know, those round chocolates, and make them into flowers. Oh, that'd be cool. Teresa, hey, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So we're just going to glue this on, like so. Could have put glitter on this. We could have done all sorts. You know, your imagination is where your imagination takes you will take you into your project, because everyone creates differently. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to pop this on like so. There we go. And then, where's my 2 pieces? I hope I haven't lost them. You know me, I always lose pieces, don't I? Right, so that was a decorative piece. So now I've cut 2 pieces of the paper, and I cut them 1.5 inches by 3.5. Yeah, oh, Sylvia, yes. If you turn the die upside down, you get a different shaped vase. So if I turn this, if I do it like that, Sylvia, thank you so much for saying that. That's amazing, is that? So look, you can have 2 different shaped vases. That's really versatile, which is fantastic. Katie, you like glitter on the petal edges. Oh yeah, it's a pretty way of doing it, isn't it? Oh, Robin, yes, David is good at getting us out of our comfort zones. Sure is. So 2 pieces, 1.5 by 3, and we are going to glue them onto the ends. This really comes together. I'm going to have to get some more of these, you know. I really am, because I can see me making lots of these. There we go. And then I'll glue this one on, like so. Now, one of the things that I like, and I'm sure you do too, is to get the most out of your crafty stash. Yeah? And that's what these dies do, because, you know, they work with this. We can create cards and scrapbook pages, planner pages, all of those things with this. Okay, so now we're going to just glue these on. Yeah, make sure that's bonded well. Okay. Oh, Belinda, well, the next release, there's something coming up before the next release, and we've got Black Friday coming up first. Yeah. There we go. Oh, do you know what? I nearly did it. I nearly glued it on the wrong way. That would not have been fun. So I am going to line that up with my base like so. You can see what I'm doing. Line that up, push it down. Oh, see, this is why I put the square bit together first, because it takes a moment to grab, doesn't it? And then I'm going to do this one as well. Yeah, Belinda, I'm excited. I mean, you know, I know what's in there, but I'm excited, and I am ready. I'm ready. I am ready to get some really cool deals. Okay, so there we go. I've put that together. Ah, Belinda, yes, yes. In December, we have Esther's release. We do. Yeah. So there you go. That's putting it together. And now we need to put some flowers in it. So, of course, as I said, you can put any flower in it. But what I want to show you is how to put them onto wires. okay, and how I'm going to do it with the rose. Yeah, the rose has this fantastic die. Now I did keep the die out. Here we go. I'm going to need that. So this is part of the rose, and what I need is a piece of paper because we're going to colour this, and I'm going to take one of the I'm going to use the large one because I'm going to use one of the larger flowers, okay, and that's how it sits on this size. Yeah. Oh, Belinda, birthday money, yeah. Oh my goodness. So what have I done? Where's my ink? Here we go. So all I'm going to do is, the green I'm using is leaf green. That's the green that I've been using throughout with my florals, and I'm just going to colour that with my brush, and I'm going to colour both sides. Okay, so we're going to colour both sides because look, you can see both sides of it, only just, but you can. So we're just going to do that like so, and then pop that to one side. I am going to bring in my piercing tool, and I'm going to go through the centre like so, because I'm using quite sturdy wire. It's what I've got. So what I'm going to do is just kind of shape these up, and then I've got a piece of wire. Now it is a long piece, so in fact I can't get it all in. Look at that. I can't actually get all of that in my screenshot, so I'm going to cut it up. Okay, Sylvia, mice, yes, mice. Mice are awesome. Sylvia has so much fun with the mice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to thread this through here, just hold it there. Now I've got the right way on the back and the inner on the inside. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hot glue, and I am just going to put a dot of glue on my flower, and I am going to put the wire into it and hold it and bring up that piece. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that like that. Hey Els, it's good to see you, my friend. And there you go. That is how to put it onto a wire. Now, the other thing that I like to do is take a leaf, and I don't want all of this stem, so I'm going to cut it off. If I can find some scissors. You know, you can never find scissors, so maybe I won't. Imagine I'm cutting it off. Okay, there we go. I'm going to shape it on my fingers, and I'm going to just put a little bit of hot glue on there. Kathleen, you've never seen this wire size. It's really sturdy. I think it's like 2mm. And all I'm doing is just popping that underneath there, gluing that on so that it attaches like so. Yeah. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take our vase, and what we can do is we can shape our florals. I did get some really light wire, and that just didn't work. Yeah, so I don't know what gauge this is, but this was too flexible to hold my flower. Yeah. But that's okay. So what I'm going to do then is I've got the florist foam in the center, and all we're going to do is put our flower in. That might be, oh, there you go, it comes out like that. Might be just a bit too big, and we just keep cutting it down to where we want it. There we go. And then keep building our roses up. Again, like I said, make sure you remember you can use this vase for any flower. Yeah, I'm going to cut that a little bit shorter. And we can just build up a floral bouquet as we go. Isn't that super cool? You can add leaves, and then at the end I've got this moss. So obviously I wouldn't use all that amount, but what I can do is pop that into place. I mean, that really isn't what I want. There's lots of, oh my goodness, there's loads of it. We can just put that into place, cover the top of that foam, and there we go. We make a fantastic floral bouquet. Els, you've got the wire and tape at home waiting to fill up a vase. I can't wait to see your vase, my friend. Ruby, you've just ordered a couple more vases. You'll love them. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. Definitely is one of those things to, you'll fall in love with it, I am sure. And like me, I wished I'd got more. So I'm going on the website when I finished, and I'm going to go and buy some more of these, because these are super fun, super easy to make. And I'm going to make some Christmas ones, I think. So what have we got? Let's recap, yeah, because we've had some fun the last few days, and we've actually used everything from the release. Okay, so we made the flowers, and we made this easel stand, so you can see how that stands, yeah, and how it has the card on there. It's a frame, this one, but you could put a card front on there. You could put the die cuts from this on the front. That looks nice. So yeah, I've seen a design team member do that, which is a fun idea. And of course those fold flat, so nice for posting. And we made 3 different bags. I'm going to pop that one out of the way. We made 3 different bags, so we created this one. I've had so much fun with you all, really have. Thank you so much for being with me. Ooh, a candy cane vase. Oh my goodness, just imagine. And then we made this. There's no room on my desk. We made this one just out of paper, yeah. And then we made this fantastic, elegant, clutch bag. There you go, clutch bag. So we've got 3 different types of those. We've got the frame, and then we've got the gorgeous shaped card, and the stunning floral piece of your 3D MDF. Wow, we've been busy. My goodness, I have had a fantastic few days with you all creating. Thank you so much for being with me. I really love our crafty time together. Okay, a Christmas arrangement, Els. Yes, lots of ideas. Okay, let me flip the screen. I know it's early, but we've finished. My goodness. So friend, if you have fallen in love with the Bohemian Rose and you don't have it yet, and the buy it all is something for you, You can save 20%. It's a good savings. Make sure you head to the website, add it to your cart, and the shipping team will get it out to you. And then you can start having lots of crafty fun too. We've got lots of videos with this. Angelica launched it last Wednesday. Rihanna did a beautiful project, and we've had crafty fun. So thank you so much for being with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. David will be here tomorrow, and thank you so much. Happy crafting. Bye.